sugar bookers, welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode of Let's Play The Sims 4 Island Living. So it's about mid-morning on a Thursday, and you're probably wondering why Rhubarb isn't at school. Well, actually, today is supposed to be Harvest Fest, but not every family on the island celebrates the tradition. In fact, the family of the Mahelonas, they think that they don't necessarily need a special holiday to celebrate family. Every day is a cause for celebration when it comes to family. However, Rue is very excited that today is a no-school day because she is dealing with yet another massive breakout, and to be honest, she would literally, and quite figuratively, rather stick her head in a lamp than go to school today. She just got off the phone with her bestie Journey and was so excited to be invited to their annual camping trip this weekend after school on Friday. However, she is nervous to ask her parents because they believe, you know, they don't want to be like westernized, I guess, which doesn't make any sense because technically Hawaii is in the West, I believe. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. Like, they want to stay local. They want to stay on their island. They want to keep it down to the traditional roots as authentically as freaking possible. And that's that, you know. They really don't allow Rue to get off the island very often. And to be honest, she's kind of scared to even ask them in the first place. So right now, she's doing the best that she can do. She's doing a little bit of homework, you know, as you saw. Kibo came in, saw what she was doing, and Baine decided to get up and toot it and boot it. I don't know if he's working on a popo in his pocket or what he's doing. He's about to take a massive deuce, blow a hole in that diaper. But little bobble-headed Baine here, he is doing his little morning dance, and I love how she came in and did her homework right next to him. I wish it was like a book that she was reading to him, but obviously she notices that her brother is up, so she's gonna go and talk to him a little bit. Let's also go and brighten up his day, see how he's doing, and you know what, we're gonna kiss up a little bit. just a hair. Okay, we're gonna come over here, we're gonna give the little squirt a bath, but not before we go and clean the tub, because obviously if our parents see us going over and beyond, they would say yes, right? I hope that's the theory. Anyway, Eldonis has been thinking about Melly all morning, and we need to pause the game for a second because you and I, we need to have a little chat about pronunciation. So when it comes to pronunciations, that game is so weak for a lot of us when it comes to, you know, island living. The names are really just not our forte. It's hard, so hard. The struggle is seriously so real, and a lot of people were like really upset because I was pronouncing Melly name wrong. Well, listen here, okay? It says M-E-L-E, Melly, and that's the way we're gonna leave it. It probably is Melee. It probably could be freaking April for all I know, but what I do know is that to me looks like Melly, and it's already like just engraved in my freaking, you know, prehistoric brain, so we're gonna leave it that way because honestly, I can't take much more of that, okay? So just back off. Just back off. Please. I love you. Thank you. Bye. This morning, he was actually chatting with her on the computer, and I don't know what she was just doing with her finger, but clearly she doesn't get on the internet very much. But yeah, he was considering writing her a little love letter, and well, he didn't get the courage to do it, and it wasn't going to be anything like, you know, like he was going to send her. It was just kind of like a, you know, to like get some things off of his chest. But anyways, Eldonis took the little contraption Rue made and displayed it on his shelf just to show her how important it really was to him, because Rue has been feeling a little out of place lately, right? And so I really appreciated that moment 2 seconds ago where she was just spending that quality time with her little brother, because I feel like they're going to be extremely close. In fact, he's already kind of shown an interest in Rue, but ultimately he's very intrigued by his grandfather. Like, there's just something really odd about this guy. I mean, that he just can't take his eyes off of, and of course these two are like freaking magnets, and he really wants to go and play with a toy, but Eldonis, on the other hand, is going to give him a little hug, and I thought maybe he was going to read his grandson a book. So I think the family is considering getting together and possibly going over to the beach for the evening or the afternoon, but this is the opportunity in which we are going to give Baine a bubble bath just to show we are responsible, we can be trusted on a camping trip, and that dad doesn't need a trip, okay, because we've got this. That's in theory how it's gonna go, but we'll see how it all pans out for Rue. And I love that she is doing this from a place where she obviously has an ultimatum, but at the exact same time, I mean, how could you not? How could you not love this little blubber butt? He is just so cute. I love him. He's a really sweet little boy. I can tell he has a super duper gentle nature. And Rue, she's gonna be amazing. I feel like Rue would be the type of sim to kind of live off the grid. I don't know how long this LP is going to be, but I definitely think that would be something really intriguing to play with. As you guys can see, I have the lifespan, completely off, apparently, which is definitely not my end game, but I think I might have done that just to save us the sadness, spare us really the sadness of Eldonis here passing away. So I think he's actually messaging her yet again, and I kind of want him to go and chat with her a little bit more just in case he isn't. Hold on, I gotta fix this because this is happening, and I think it's just I honestly think it's just I have way too many mods in my game right now. I can literally smell minimalism coming a mile away. The freaking CC Tooth Fairy is like, girl, you're about to have to play Eeny Meeny Miny Moho because it's all gots to go. Long story short, Khemo has noticed. He's definitely taken notice of Rue's shenanigans and basically wants to know what it is, you know? And she's talking to him. She was, you know, mentioning how she's been going a little over and beyond, being responsible. She might even go and get a little cheeky, brag about her grades a little bit. You know, Dad, I've been working hard, doing extra credit, you know, trying to help out with Baine. All my friends, they get to go to Willow Creek, they get to go to Brindleton Bay. I'm the only person who has to stay on this freaking island, and I want to be able to go camping with Journey. You are not going camping. You're not leaving this island, Rue. There is no way. I don't, anything can happen to you. Oh my gosh. I don't know what exactly is happening, but Leilani can hear the argument ensuing, and instead of butting in, because she believes that it is between her and Khemo, she is definitely taking note that her husband is kind of being an overprotective papa bear. And yes, while it is true, going out into the wilderness is really scary. Rue doesn't have a lot of life experience that way. That doesn't mean she should be limited. And you know what? Khemo is not going to have this discussion. He is actually pretty freaking pissed off. Rue is also feeling upset, and they've kind of parted ways. So we're going to have Khemo go and take a little nap, I guess. That means no beach today, friends, and Rue is just going to go and just cry about it because she is feeling so extremely frustrated, and Leilani wants to go and talk to Khemo about her husband's very brash decision and saying no to Rue going camping. You know what? She will probably talk to him a little bit later because she notices that he's sleeping. But I think it would be really fun for maybe like just Rue and Baine and Eldonis and possibly even Leilani just to go down to the beach for a little bit. Khemo, he isn't like interested in going anymore because that whole kind of spat, which was a little fun to narrate, just kind of made him not really feel like being up to it anymore. So I feel like we've been to the Ohan Ali beach a lot. So let's actually just stay a little local this time, and we're gonna go to the Sand Simoleon beach instead with little Baine, which is very exciting. I cannot wait. And of course, Eldonis kind of wants to come. Originally, it was just supposed to be Leilani and Rue, but Baine's never been to the beach before, and it's kind of like stupid that Khemo doesn't want to come. Like, he's gonna miss the first time that his son is going to the beach, but whatever. I'm not gonna read into it too much. All right, so here we are, and Rhubarb is, I don't know what she's doing. She wants to go home. She has no interest in being here at the beach, but you know what? Why don't you just come over here, kind of like sunbathe a little bit, and try to relax. Oh, no. Oh my God, that is exactly why. Oh my God, she's trying to freaking bail. She's like, I don't want to see Eldonis's dongus. Oh my God. All right, so we're going back to the family-friendly beach. Oh my God, my eyes are burning. Okay, I get it now. She was trying to tell me something I clearly did not understand. Anyways, this definitely feels a little more family-friendly. I'm super excited about hanging out here. So maybe Rue and Baine could come over and build a little sand castle together. Again, I'm feeling very upset that Khemo did not come with us. I shouldn't be like too hung up on it. I guess we could just build it right here. But it is something that is going to bother me because he's kind of acting very stubborn, and I always knew that about him, but I've never seen it yet, you know? Anyways, I wonder where Rue gets it from. Let's just be real for a split second. So Eldonis has got to go take a leak. Leilani is going to come over here and kind of sunbathe a little bit and watch her daughter and son play. I kind of wish Rue was in her bathing suit too, so let me just go and fix that really quick here using the MCC cheat. Now, if you guys did see my loading screen, it was dark navy blue, which is so much more appealing to the ojitos. You can actually go and grab yourself your very own custom loading screen as well. I did do a video yesterday on it, and you could even revert the new UI back to the old one if you wanted. So again, all those details will be in that video. You can go ahead and check it out. I will link it at the end where all the info cards are. So here is little Baine playing in the sand, dumping his pail. He's so sweet. Look at him with the shovel. Oh my God, his hair is to die for. Oh my goodness gracious, my little freaking beach bum. He's so adorable. With him building his little sand castle, he actually acquired the imagination skill. Eldonis, on the other hand, is going to finish grilling these hamburgers so that we could eat a little dinner here, which is definitely perfect. Leilani was getting a little calientito, so she's gonna go and kind of like swim a little bit around the water. Let's have her just go and do a little swimming around. I don't know why this kid always invites her places. Like, he really likes her for some reason, and I'm not like freaked out by it, but it just seems weird to me. Like, it seems like it's constant. We're gonna have the whole family come together, and I'm starting to feel like possibly, you know, Khemo is feeling a little guilty for the way that he reacted, so we're gonna go and have him actually show up to the beach. Thankfully, he knew which beach they were at, because they would never go to Sandy Bum's beach. That was honestly horrific. I'm super happy though at the end of the day that the family was able to get together and come to the beach. This is the way that they chose to spend Harvest Fest, and honestly I wouldn't have it any other way. I do feel a little awkwardness happening here in the room with Khemo and Rue, because he hasn't really addressed it, but I don't think now is appropriate time. So we're gonna just enjoy the rest of our evening. Leilani should be coming here relatively soon. She was going to go and talk to little Baine. She doesn't seem like she's hungry, so I'm not gonna force it at all. But I wanted her to kind of like maybe spend a little bit of time with him, or even help him get into the ocean. Maybe we could go and wade here together. Oh my God, the first time that his toes have touched the ocean shores. I'm so excited to see how he reacts. Let's go and watch him really quick. I think everybody actually might come in to the water to watch Baine's very first time, and he really likes it. So he can't do a hell of a lot. I think he can, like, you know, play in the ocean, he can wade, but other than that, he really isn't able to do too much. Oh my goodness, look at him go, you guys. He has his little rubber ducky with him. Oh my God, he is seriously freaking gorgeous. Now, I know a couple of you guys are saying how he looks like Khemo, and I had to pause for a quick second because I thought, okay, this behemoth over here was destroying our sandcastle, but ours was the one over here. And if it was our sandcastle, I honestly don't even want it to ruin the sweet moment. So Khemo ultimately addressed the situation. He apologized for being overprotective and also gave permission to Rue so she could go to the camping trip tomorrow after school. And honestly, it was such a great solution to the situation that even Eldonis recognized his son's, you know, attempt to be mature about the situation, and again, kind of like reinforced his decision by giving him a hug. And he thinks it's great. He thinks that Rue needs to get out a little bit, because we all know Rue is a pretty social sim. Like, she loves her best friend. She really wants to be more, I guess, independent in a sense, because she is getting older. She's not like super duper young, you know? I mean, she's young, but like, she's getting closer to becoming an adult, and she hasn't been able to really live like one, or even get a taste of what that would be like. So it's really cool that Khemo did recognize that, and in the end, he decided to let her go on that trip. So I have no idea what is going on over here. It looks like Leilani has decided to take up a match of chess. Is it called a match or a game of chess? It's a match, right, though? Like, I'm somewhat on the ball. Okay. But I don't know who won or who lost, but what I do know is it is getting really late. Baine is obsessed, you guys. Obsessed with the water. He does not want to go home. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. I am going to get sick. How adorable is freaking this? The moment between Rue and Baine, the moments. We've had so many. They have already created such a strong little bond. What a beautiful family. Now I know exactly what it is that you guys love about them. They like are so close, and obviously sometimes can get on each other's nerves, obviously, but I'm really excited to see like them, you know, kind of growing a little bit, even though it's only been like 11 parts. So anyway, we are going to go on the swing. Who's this kid? He's not a teenager. I wish there was more of them, because that would have been kind of like a really cute moment. This thing over here looks like it was made out of cat litter. I'm not gonna lie, like it kind of looks like one of those little Hostess snowball type of, you know what I'm talking about, snacks. But yeah, I think we should probably start heading home here. It is getting kind of late, even though it's still really nice outside. I know Eldonis might have a email or two to respond to, so that's also really really fun. I was thinking maybe we could go to the Boardwalk Bar and Grill for a snack, but we ate some hamburgers, and there's no sense of like spending money if we don't necessarily need to. Now I will admit, I'm really hoping that we can start earning a lot more money. I talk about this every single time, but I want to open a fishing shop. We're gonna do it. It's on the agenda. Just because like at some point we need to like think of what else to do, because gameplay can be pretty limiting. Oh my god, hey, I heard it's night at the bar. Do you want to go and check it out, sis? Although super tempting, honestly, Rue can't bring herself to sneak out and disobey her father because of how gracious he was about the whole camping trip. He's actually really surprised, or she's actually really surprised that Journey would even ask her to do something like that, knowing what she had already asked of her earlier, if you get what I'm saying. Like, that was huge for her to like stand up to her dad and like kind of, you know, question his rules and whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, like, she again was very tempted and she really wanted to do it, but it's not worth it. And so it looks like Eldonis kind of wants to level up on the old cooking skill here. He also wants to research on a computer at the library. Well, you know, I mean, I would love to go to the library too, but you know, there isn't any to like be had, so I don't really know how we're gonna do that. However, let me have him go over here and socialize a little bit. We're gonna go and chat with Melly a little bit more. Now their relationship is actually pretty decent. They're starting to open up to each other. They're about friend level now, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Eldonis is kind of getting himself into some serious hot water, but he doesn't want to get burned like a lobster. Ooh, I mean, are we keeping it on the down low? I think we are. Leilani, on the other hand, she is feeling really hungry. She wants to go and grab herself a serving. Baine is feeling very playful. In fact, he is so energized that he really isn't tired. But we're gonna go and have her maybe read him a little book to kind of like help him unwind and get him all relaxed and whatnot. I did notice that she really wants to like leave a drawing for somebody, so we'll go ahead and do that too. I feel like we need to like clear the bulletin board, and then we'll go and create a drawing. So once we get everybody all tucked in, I think we'll just kind of like fast forward to the manana. I wasn't sure if there's anything that I needed to like do tonight. Now I did have let me see. Okay, so he completed everything that he needed to do to get a promotion, but I'm just like waiting for the game to like recognize we did that already, because I really want this promotion. But is there anything that we need to do outside? I mean, we could come out here and kind of like harvest a little bit, because there are a few things that need harvesting, such as our roses. But other than that, I really don't think there is much else to do. I can't believe he's up till like 11 o'clock talking to this girl. And of course, Chemo's like, Pops, who are you talking to? He also really wants to go and have a drink at the lounge, because he has been feeling so super duper stressed. Why are there just breadsticks here? Like, that is the weirdest thing I have ever seen. Just some random breadsticks just kicking it. Anyways, we're gonna get off the phone with Leilani. He wants to make a great catch. Interesting. Well, I don't think we'll be doing any of that. However, the only catch we need to do is some damn Z's. So we'll have him go sleep. Chemo isn't feeling tired at all, so maybe we can come over here and set our trap with some bait. We don't really have anything. We just got some trash, but we'll just do like a regular old set and hope that we end up actually getting lucky. Leilani is feeling very, very, very flirty. And it's probably from eating those breadsticks. I'm not gonna lie. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But maybe we could have her go and kind of like flirt with her husband after he's done setting that trap. Actually, you know what? Let's have her go over here and kind of like, be a little seductive or whatever. Here is a random naked, okay, aka like Eldonis in a nutshell gnome, which kind of like reminds me of Eldonis for some reason. I don't know if it's the gray beard and like the little sensor over the box, but instead of selling the Bare Essentials gnome, I think we're actually gonna give him to Eldonis. We'll put him in his room. Maybe we can put him up on the shelf or something. But we'll figure it out later on. I'm not gonna worry about it right this second. I just kind of wanted like Leilani and Khemo to have a little romantic moment before we wrapped up this episode. And you guys can let me know, what do you think? Like, do you think Rue is going to continue to be like super, I don't know what the word is exactly, but like listen to her parents? Like, do you think she is gonna get like more defiant? What do you think is gonna happen on this camping trip? Like, I need to know all of the details. Is it me, or is Chemo's belly getting a little bit bigger? I hope he didn't get pregnant somehow. I know sometimes things like that can happen, but like, I'm gonna keep a close watch on this kid. So we're gonna have Leilani come over and give him a little passionate loving. So this is times like these where I wish we had more woohoo spots, but that's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's also be kind of enticing. We're gonna hold his hands. We're also going to let me see, attempt to seduce, and then maybe even go and have a little woohoo moment. I am so scared that she's going to get pregnant again, because honestly, at that point, I would just throw in the towel. All right, guys, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.